Okay, this is an update of what's been going on. Now, I have people turn around and tell me that I'm delusional, that I've got delusions of grandeur, I've got delusions of persecution, and there must be something mentally wrong with me, blah, 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 because they're talking through a hole in their head that's not their actual mouth. An example why I say about certain things with persecution and the way our system works is because let's start with the week before I had to move out of the house. On the Friday, I fell on the steps and had one of my falls due to the fact that winds are not paying my diet, not looking after me, not taking care of me, not doing anything they're supposed to do. So that was Friday. I arranged so I could move on the Saturday because that was my last day, and I found a company that would do it for $1,000, and they would bring the guys up, they would pack the stuff up, take it away, and storage was included for a month, which was $100 per box. Winds didn't want to pay that. Winds would rather pay $3,000 to the idiots that I end up having to have move me on Tuesday, because they're the only ones who could get them to move me on Tuesday. And that was $3,000 to move it, $500 for storage. Storage that I can't afford, and it's gone to somewhere I have no idea where the fuck it is. So again, fucking winds. So because they didn't move me on the Saturday, I got robbed by those who were supposed to be my flatmates for a while. But they, after I lost the house, they couldn't be my flatmates. But they knew I was supposed to move on Saturday, and when I didn't get moved, they came and robbed my house. Stole my TVs and everything else. And of course, again, treated like shit by everybody. And then got that all sorted out for what I could do for that for the Sunday. The Monday sorted out things to be moved, and ended up having the idiots who came that were paid to move me 4 hours, and I kept telling them, put it in the truck, put it in the truck, put it in the truck, and they still left things behind. And then the Wednesday, I was cleaning up the house because I was supposed to have been out on Saturday. I've been telling Clay, whose legal name I do not know, but been telling him, you need to move your stuff. I've been telling him for 20 days, you need to move your stuff. You need to get your trailer off. You need to get your truck out, and get rid of everything. He ended up having to sell his van on the Thursday beforehand, which I gave him the money for, and told him, you need to get the trailer off. You need to get it off because I have to keep paying for things. And as a result of the robbery on the Saturday, because they used the key, I have to pay $200 for locks. And then Clay turns up, finally, on the Wednesday while I'm burning stuff. And I told him, if you're not going to take it, I'm going to fucking burn it. He throws a tantrum. He smashes the window of my car. And so I called the cops on him. He took off and just left this fucking trailer and all the other crap there. So I burned what I couldn't cart and get rid of. And the land agents are taking care of the rest of it. But the end result is I now end up with a broken window. $517.50 to replace it. So, by the time I end up leaving the house, after all the fuck around that wind caused me, and starving me, and costing me money, and etc., instead of actually been in any way, manner, or form stable, I am about $6,000 in debt, because winds would not pay my things correctly. Yet they would pay for people to stay $2,000 plus a week in a motel. But they wouldn't pay me my money for my doctor, my chiropractor, my deep tissue massage, my travel costs, and my special diet, which they're supposed to be fucking paying for! And they're supposed to have been paying for it for quite a while. And instead, no, they just keep ignoring me. Which is one of the reasons why I went to the MP's office. Which I went on Monday. And what did they do? You saw their behaviour when they were asked to help me, and they've been asked to help me for over 13 weeks. And what was their way of helping me? Telling me they were going to call the police. And it's like, yeah, right, fine, do it. Do it, because I haven't broken any laws. You have, but they haven't, I haven't. And then on Wednesday, I go and report in, because of the shit where they stole my dogs and they had no right to touch my dogs, and go and do all my usual reporting. They then turn around and they then snatch me and say that, I breached my bar because I didn't report on Monday. I don't report on Mondays. I report every second Wednesday. But no, they hold me for over 6 hours. And then leave me stranded out in Albany with my car keys missing. And I had to ring a friend to come get me and help me. And when we get back to the station, their station closed at 5 o'clock. They've pinched my key off my key ring. So I am still stuck, swinging in the wind with nowhere to sleep, no access to anything other than what I had on me when they fucking arrested me, when they had no right to fucking arrest me. And then again I'm told, I live in a wonderful country and that my rights have been upheld. Bullshit! It's all bullshit. I end up having to go and ask for somewhere to stay for the night before I get my key back in the morning. And then again, when I asked to sort, asked them to sort things out, what was their answer? Oh, no. And I get served with a trespass notice from Mark Mitchell's office. That's how an MP treats a constituent. That's how an MP in this country who's national treats people. Because you'll notice I've got video from when I was in a national office before, asking for help. It was 6 years ago when the hospital killed my mum. What has National done to help me? Absolutely nothing. Left me living out of rubbish bins, left me being arrested, left me being treated like shit, ignoring me when I asked for my metal alert bracelet to be replaced, ignoring me when I asked for my disabled card to be replaced. That's how National government treats its people in New Zealand. Oh, but we can bring in immigrants and we can feed them and we can give them clothes and we can give them jobs and we can give them houses. But New Zealanders, no, we get booted out of our homes. New Zealanders get booted out of parks. We get starved, we get treated like shit, especially when we've got a health condition. And because you're not mental and you're not an addict and you don't have a family, you're even worse off. And again, I'm told I live in a wonderful place and I'm being looked after and cared for. How the fuck am I being looked after and cared for? I'm poisoned. I am ripped off, I am fucked over, I am getting starved, I am being abused, I am having my rights stomped on left, right and centre, and even then when you actually have your rights upheld, the Human Rights Commission in New Zealand turns around and goes, oh no. And ignores you completely, utterly and totally. The Ombudsman's Office does the same thing. And I've done videos on this, and I've done recordings, and still nobody would do anything. And you know who's to blame for all this? We are, because we're dumb enough to put these people into power, give them the authority to do stuff, and then they turn around and they abuse us. And the only way to stop it is actually, we are the way to stop it, because our system doesn't fucking work. The Ombudsman's Office is supposed to be the one that's supposed to stand there and go slap and sort them out and make them cohere porously. Ombudsman's Office doesn't do shit. Governor General doesn't do shit. Queen can't do jack shit because she's only just a figurehead. Why is she just a figurehead? Because her ancestor turned the New Zealand treaties that were done back in 1856 over to the New Zealanders again. In simple terms, New Zealand is governing itself under its own little informal agreement where it actually has nobody it's held accountable to, even its own people. And then what does it do? Exactly what it's done to me. Treat you like shit and abuse you. Or treat you the routine. Oh, no, we don't see nothing, there's nothing wrong there. It's absolutely perfect, everything's fine. Everything's not fine. It needs to be sorted, it needs to be fixed. And when we go to people like our members of parliament, and we go to our ombudsman, and we go to our Human Rights Commission, and even health and disability, and these things are all supposed to be set up to help you if they are not doing what they're supposed to. None of them helps anybody. I've been through them. I spent 15 years trying to get this country to sort out the shit it did. Now, what's been done to me is not my fault, but I'm abused and I'm treated like shit and I'm ignored. I didn't do this to me. I didn't poison myself with an outdated vaccine. I didn't lie about it and hide it under a 70-year confidentiality agreement. I didn't go around spraying toxic chemicals because I got them as a bulk because it was cheaper to do it that way than anything else. I didn't lie about the chemicals I'm using. I'm just a victim. And instead of actually being respected, assisted and helped, I'm told to fuck off. And then they wonder why I'm getting upset and yelling at them. And they're wondering why I'm jumping up and down going, excuse me, but I need help. But because I'm not a target group, I'm told to fuck off again. Because I'm not mental, I'm not an addict, and I don't have a family. But yet I'm a New Zealander. I pay taxes, I pay ACC levies. I work when I could. And then I get told I'm delusional about that as well for what I used to do for a living. And then people wonder why I hate this country. Why I hate being here. Why I hate being treated the way I am. If I'd have known what was done to me many, many years ago, do you think I'd still be sitting in this toxic shithole making videos to try and get people to assist or do something? I would have been long gone like the rest of those who have the money and the health to do it. I'd never have come back here. And I would recommend it to people never to come back here. Because it's such a toxic shithole. And not just chemical-wise. It's the culture itself. We're told we live in a wonderful country where everything's perfect and this, that, and the other. How is it perfect when you walk into your MP's office and you ask them for help? Not once, not twice, but weeks and weeks and months on end. To have them do what they did with the video I videoed the other day. That's not assisting me or anybody else. That's them going, no, I don't want to know about it, And that's the problem. People keep doing it here. I don't want to know about it, And then they wonder why people become violent. They got to the stage where they had to put security guards in wins. Oh, shit, no wonder. If any of them have been treated even a fraction of the way I'm treated, no wonder they want to go in and kill everybody. I want to go and kill them. I want to throw them through windows, while they're still toped to their fucking chair. Preferably stories up in the air. But instead, I do the logical, intelligent thing. I stop, I talk, I ask. And I keep asking, and I keep asking, and I keep asking. In the faint hope that somebody actually unblocks their ears, takes their head out of their ass, and actually does the job they're hired to do. I know that, admittedly, that's a delusion, trying to get them to actually do the job they're supposed to do. But that hope is there. Because at the end of the day, you should not have to resort to committing acts of violence to get them to do things you're supposed to be doing. You shouldn't have to be screaming and yelling at them to get them to do their jobs. Like the movers, for instance. You tell them, take the rug from the living room, put it in the truck. Take the box of stuff from the wash house, put it in the truck. Take the rug from the bedroom, put it in the truck. Half an hour later, take the rug from the living room, put it in the truck. Take the box from the wash house, put it in the truck. Take the rug from the bedroom, put it in the truck. 4 hours later, same thing. They haven't moved it. They haven't shifted. And then they leave things behind. And then they wonder why they're getting yelled at. Government departments that you go into to do the job. Policy says that you have to do this, this, and this. It's policy. That's why it's there. That's why it's government. And instead they're, oh, no, I don't, no, policy is policy. You're supposed to cohere to policy. If you're in the job at social welfare and it says that you are to assist the client and the client is legally entitled to this, this, and this, then you fucking give them what they're legally entitled to. You don't drag your feet. You don't starve them. You don't treat them like shit. Unfortunately, that's what we do here.